Hey guys, it's Hugo Patrick Dolphin here, and today I'm gonna be doing a movie review. So for this movie review, I'm gonna be reviewing, like a science fiction movie that came out in 1985. It's also one of the best movies from the 1980s as well. And the film stars Michael J. Fox and Christopher Lloyd, and that is Back to the Future. So yeah, so the plot of Back to the Future is basically you have this teenager named Marty McFly basically who basically or have some like decent parents, but they're not like the best because his father named George McFly is bullied by his supervisor, which is which is Biff, and his mother is pretty depressed. And yeah, and also he has some older siblings as well, which are which are failures as well. So yeah, so basically in the film he so basically in the film he has like a friend named Doc Brown, who's basically a scientist, and basically Doc like I mean like Emmett so basically like Doc or Emmett Doc Brown or whatever. So basically Doc shows Marty his latest invention, which is a time machine built by a DeLorean. And yeah, so basically when Doc shows it to Marty, Marty accidentally drives like the DeLorean, and he went back 30 years ago to 1955. So yeah, Marty was accidentally set went back in the past to 1955. So yeah, so basically while Marty was in 1955, he finds out that his parents are young again, like they are teenagers. And yeah, so basically when Marty founds like Doc in 1955, Doc tries to help Marty to get back to the present which is 1985. So yeah, so basically while Doc is trying to help Marty to get back to 1985, Marty also tries to tries to tell tries to like tries to get his parents to try to go to the dance where they first got their first kiss in the film. So yeah. So basically, so basically that's like the plot of Back to the Future. So what do I think of it? In my opinion, I thought Back to the Future was a great movie from 1985. It's also one of the best movies from the 1980s as well, because this movie is like one of the best movies of all time. It's also one of the best science fiction movies of all time as well, because I thought the actors did pretty good doing their actors did pretty good. You have like Michael J. Fox, who played Marty McFly in the film, did pretty good. You got Christopher Lloyd, who played Emmett Doc Brown in the film. He did fantastic. You have you have some other characters in the film as well. You have I think Claudia Wells, who played Marty's girlfriend, which is Jennifer Parker in the film. I think she did pretty good in the film as well. And yeah, and all the other cast members did pretty good, did amazing in the film as well. So yeah, and I thought Back to the Future was a great movie. And yeah, and also you guys been wondering, Hugo Patrick Dolphin, have you seen Back to the Future in theaters? And the answer to that question is no. I have not seen Back to the Future in theaters because this movie came out in 1985, and I was born in 2005, so I was negative 20 years old when Back to the Future came out. But so I was not able to see it. But when I first watched it, I thought it was a great movie. I thought Back to the Future was a great movie from 1985, and yeah. And also, you guys been wondering, Hugo Patrick Dolphin, will you recommend Back to the Future to a friend? And the answer to that question is yes. I will highly recommend Back to the Future to a friend because if you love movies from the 1980s, including science fiction movies, I highly recommend you watch Back to the Future because to me, I know you're gonna love this movie as much as you do the other movies that are considered as like one of the best movies of all time as well. So yeah, and also Back to the Future is actually also Back to the Future is one of the is a trilogy as well because it has some sequels that came out in 1989 and 1990. And yeah, and I have not seen those sequels yet, but I will watch them soon. So yeah, and also Back to the Future had like I think it had its own animated TV show. Some merchandise as well. It's I think in Back to the Future it's also one of the best franchises as well. And yeah, and also this movie also I think it had a musical as well, I think there's like a Back to the Future musical, and 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 yeah, and that's like pretty great for this film because I think it deserves a musical, and yeah, some pretty glad that Back to the Future has like a musical. And yeah. And also, you guys have been wondering, Hugo Patrick Dolphin, what will you rate Back to the Future? I'll rate Back to the Future 10 out of 10. It's a great movie. Everything about this movie is great. If you have not seen this movie, I highly recommend you watch this movie because to me, I know you're gonna love this movie as much as you do the other movies from the 1980s as well. So yeah. So yeah, guys, that's it for this movie review. So I hope you guys enjoyed this movie review. So make sure you like the video, comment the video, share this video to all your friends and family, and most importantly, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel to see more videos of Hugo Patrick Dolphin. So yeah, guys, I'll see you guys in the next video. So goodbye, everybody, and that's about it from Hugo Patrick Dolphin.